Hello, everybody. It's Melinda Jacobs, certified clinical hypnotherapist, trauma therapist, intuitive and empath. Just wanted to say hi and talk a little bit about something that just kind of came into my awareness not too long ago. I was having this amazing discussion with an amazing group of very high conscious people, and we were talking about boundaries and how to create boundaries. And one of the things, my definition for a boundary is being clear within myself, knowing what my limits are, what I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with. And then there's the whole other conversation of, am I honoring my boundaries? Am I clarifying and communicating my boundaries? That's a whole nother topic. But my boundaries were really, through this conversation, what I recognize is my boundaries were very fear-based. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want to be uncomfortable. I don't want to feel blah, all this stuff, but it was all fear-based. And someone else in the group, their definition of boundaries is a guideline that allows the greatest amount of intimacy to show up in the space. Now, I may have misquoted that, but I will repeat it again. It's a guideline that allows the greatest amount of intimacy, love, authenticity, compassion, connection. It allows and creates a space for intimacy to show up. And that's so different. What I loved as I sat with that definition is I loved how it felt that ultimately, because one of the things I value the most is authenticity and connection. And if I'm not aware within myself of what is preventing me from showing up in a way that's authentic, in a way that's present to a situation, to a conversation, to someone else, then I myself have limited the opportunity for true intimacy and connection to show up. What a change, what a revolution. I think that's so incredible to think about a boundary as something that allows and creates the space of love to be present. And that doesn't mean that you have to be in the presence of someone who is unaware of themselves and being disrespectful in some way. It doesn't say that you have to tolerate poor behavior or lack of awareness of oneself. You do not have to tolerate that. That is a really great guideline, is that if someone's not willing to connect with themselves and to be authentic with themselves, well, there's no possibility for intimacy and connection to show up, because we can only connect with another person to the extent that each individual is connected to themselves, is willing to be intimate and truthful and honest with themselves. And let me tell you, people, what I have learned is that we lie to ourselves all the time. We are stepping away from ourselves all the time. And so these standards that I enjoy, well, these values that I enjoy in relationship of deep authenticity, honesty, and connection, oof, that's kind of a tall order. And for the people that I get to share that with, it's because both people come into the conversation just in their fullness. My dearest beloved friend, Sally, I've shared this story so many times. One day I met with my girlfriend, Sally, and we walked into a restaurant. I'm like, how you doing, Sally? It's so good to see you. She's like, I am judgmental as hell. Oh my gosh. When we can own ourselves in all our flaws, hate that word because it's not a flaw, it's just how we're being in the moment. When we can just own it and speak it and not judge it, that is an incredible way of opening up and creating intimacy. So, boundaries, are yours fear-based, like mine were? Or are they based in more love, community, connection, honoring authenticity, that really good stuff, that soul nurturing stuff? Are you being honest with yourself? Are you willing to be truthful to yourself and start there? Define what you're comfortable with. What are you comfortable with physically? What are you comfortable with as far as how people address you? What are your pronouns? Do you know your pronouns? Like, that's a whole new conversation. That's a guideline that allows the greatest amount of intimacy to show up. I have some amazing people in my life who are educating me about proper use of pronouns and how to be respectful. If I'm willing to connect within myself, that allows an opening of possibility. And when two or more are gathered, the presence is there and it's here. And so just know that when you get clear within yourself what you're okay with, what you're not, and if your goal is truly to allow love into the space, to allow connection, to allow vulnerability and authenticity, really big magic happens. So I just wanted to spend a little time with you. Thank you all for showing up. Colleen, Kevin, oh, hey, Kevin. And Julie sending a hello from Hawaii. She's just spending some amazing time at the ocean. Patty Hale, hi. Thank you, everyone, for showing up and tuning in. And yeah, what's driving your boundaries? How do you create more intimacy within yourself, more connection within yourself, so you can have deeper, richer relationships with others? Mwah. Enjoy your day, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Be well, be kind, and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.